Marcelo suddenly finds himself in a battle for playing time with back for Romayo. Porro getting around his marker, tripped up by Toni Kroos, and here comes a free kick, the first of the match for Girona in all competitions. Swung and driven to the back post, off the post, loose in the area, still alive and deflected. For what looks to be a corner today. Vinicius once again working against Romayo, goals for goal. Benzema not able to bring it in. This could be a chance for Girona. Sergio Ramos only wins it cleanly in the view of Martinez.
Was the one who was able to dance around his marker that led to the free kick, the foul.
Free ball out of the back this time for Alex Granell. Granell working against Llorente. Foul. Trying to force it in. Benzema brings it down, fires it off the mark from the Frenchman.
If you're Eusebio Sacristan, you have to be wondering, how does Benzema cover the possession? You mentioned Lucas Vázquez and
Raul Garcia Carnero. You'll sometimes see Challenge Ramos in the air, and it's 2v1 with Stuani in help. Lozano.
I guess they were mesmerized by Marcelo and what he can do with the ball. And
mesmerizing for Lucas Vázquez. The slip pass through for Vinicius into the area with support from Benzema. Vinicius tried to force it through. Benzema keeps it alive, but can't release on the near side, working against Carvajal. Christian Stuani. Defenders trying to get around Llorente. Poked loose by Lucas Vázquez. Llorente off to a bright start, and he draws the foul, winning a free kick for Real Madrid.
And he's going to be the one that in that midfield, and that's been something that's been a problem for Marcelo this year.
All swung in for Lozano, taking off his chest, working against Ramos, and Varane makes the clearance. Alex Granell, there's a Girona threaded forward into the area. Benzema pouncing, but not able to get it past. Still alive for Marcelo. Had that blocked by Porro.
Oh, Porro is lucky because he made a mess of it there.
Lozano's force it through. Crossed in back post looking for Stuani, headed down by Carvajal. Ceballos.
Push up and try to press the ball defensively in the attacking half, in the defensive half of it.
Marcelo crossed in the early cross. Carnero flung into the area, overhit for Stuani. Madrid pass or bulldoze their way through. Here's Toni Kroos. Cross from distance, slow-driven shot saved by Irizos.
And that's the kind.
5 draws, 5 losses since their last victory in all competitions. It's a stretch that saw them fall in La Liga from 7th place. Vinicius working here against Porro. And it blocked by Granell. Back for Kroos. Flung in toward the heart of Barcelona's youth system. Eusebio Sacristan was the coach at Barcelona. Benzema. Benzema looking for the angle. Just wide of the mark from Curry.
And good recognition by Benzema. First of all, well done by Vinicius to take the ball away from Porro in the midfield. And with his pace and his dribble they have in the 4 previous meetings in all competitions, but they've conceded a lot of goals. They have to be tighter defensively. They have to be even more physical in their marking, their pressing defense.
All slotted through nicely for Lozano in a sprint here against Llorente. Into the opportunity gone begging for Girona.
Great through ball to send Lozano into space, and Peck is also
now continuing the supporting attack. It's Benzema again on his left, and he makes no mistake. Move aside, Hugo Sanchez. Karim Benzema tied for 6th all-time in Real Madrid goals. It's Girona 0, Real Madrid 1.
The Penta Pichichi has company in Karim Benzema, and this is the Girona defense. Space.
Have another look. Ole.
Oh, goodness. Even Alex Granell a little bit. They have been able to.
Slots it through Vinicius on the end of it. Leaves it for Marcelo. Still Marcelo denied by Irizos. Followed up. Benzema won't get there as Pedro Porro clears the danger, but only for now.
There's that.
Santiago Solari again. He's started 33 of the 36 games in all competitions. See the look at Eusebio, the ex-Barcelona coach. Just a Porro looking for a passing angle to find Lozano. Flung into the area for Peck. Blew in to deny Stuani.
Как заплести косички?
Shot from distance by Granell, parried by Navas, and it falls for Carnero. Stuani sliding in. Wants a corner kick. They're not getting a goal kick for Navas.
But that all started with Granel winning the ball.
That they were 7th place just a few weeks back. That's a good ball for Stuani. Denied by Keylor Navas. Quick reflex from the Costa Rican.
How about
All flung into the box. Navas could not take the chance. Granel. Girona captain delivers to the back post. And the header by Bernardo off the mark. Might have been whistled for a foul against Varane. Sends it back for Benzema. Benzema looking for his second.
Oh!
And he doubles the lead for Real Madrid. Now a 6-2 on the aggregate in a brace for the Frenchman.
Credit Vinicius dragging a couple of defenders, and then Benzema very intelligently knowing when to move, and he finds that little bit of space out wide, and then just a goal.
This for Lozano, has Stuani in support. Varane to beat, and Varane touches it wide. In corner for Girona, swung in. Navas, a slight push. Muniesa knocks it down. It's still alive for Stuani, and denied by Navas. Lucas Luis in a crowd of white shirts, taken away by Ceballos. But Real Madrid's Federico Valverde did play at Peñarol. He was initially named to the match day for Muniesa. Chrissy Juanpe slot in on the left side. Outswinger crossed in toward the penalty spot. Ramos rising to meet it with Bernardo on the 12 of the team. Speaking of goal scoring, only 2 in the Copa del Rey for... swung in by Carnero. Overcooked. I believe that was a yellow card for Stuani for that earlier challenge. First player booked today. Be trying to force the issue. He'll get it back after Llorente. Now Lozano. Sloppy football from both sides and on a hat trick. Into the area, past Granel, squared back for Vinicius. And a slight support from Toni Kroos alongside. Benzema leaves it for Kroos. Crossed into the back post. Threaded forward, looking for
Even longer odds.
Vinicius on his right, swung into the 6, looking for Benzema. Catapulted forward by Ramos, got forward for Paik. Crossed in, back post, Lozano chasing it down, working against Marcelo, and no foul.
That's definitely not a penalty. The fans want a penalty. They're not going to.
Vinicius and Lucas Vazquez making up the front 3 for Real Madrid now. Shot is done. Some well-earned rest for the remaining just over 30 minutes as Marco Asensio checks in for his 3rd Copa of a difficult trip to Ipurua coming up this weekend. By the way, they'll see
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Asensio does well to keep possession for Real Madrid.
I don't think that was a foul line.
So second substitution is Santiago Solari continues
Up into the midfield, leaving that hole. Did not win the ball, and eventually the ball was swung out wide.
threaded through for Asensio. Asensio on the end of it, swung in, parried wide, and off the woodwork, Lucas Vazquez denied. Well, he started it, he nearly finished it.
Oh, well done by Lucas Vazquez. Smart.
The Villafranca native, 18-year-old center forward who will step in to replace the good ball back into the middle. It's Porro looking to get one back for Girona.
Oh!
And it's a quick counterattack for Girona. Pedro Porro gets his first goal of the season. Girona 1, Madrid 2, but Girona is still with a mountain to climb on the aggregate.
Well, how about the pass by Pachon? I thought when he first...
He still need 3 more goals. Llorente having a goal from distance.
Oh!
Llorente! Oh, what a goal by Marcos Llorente. 3-1 Real Madrid with a quarter of an hour left, and that is an exclamation point on Real Madrid's trek to the semifinals.
Oh, well done by Llorente. Able to just some great pace.
Freeing from Martinez Munuera. Madrid will have a free kick here.
Now played it into that space.
Now played into the area. Brought down by Bernardo in front of Marcelo. Still Bernardo for this.